And I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. Set the gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. Set the gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. Set the gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. Set the gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. Set the gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. Set the gas in the back of the set, never leave. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 8-Bit, and we are back at y'all with a brand new video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? All right. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, we having audio issues again. Okay, there we go. right? So has it been? Has it been? What's going on? What's up, Bubba? What's going on? Adnan? Yeah. Okay. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Hi, bro. How you doing? Doing good. Doing good. Actually got out of work a little bit late. I was prepping for a meeting that I have in the morning, so had to get that good and squared away. So I do have a little couple minor things I have to do, but I can knock those out in a few minutes when I get in tomorrow. So not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. But outside of just life shit, everything's been great. Yeah. Busy as hell today, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and run some boost points. I should probably trade out Spider Gwen or Spider Gwenpool for maybe Winter Soldier or Ares or somebody like that. So they can get some shine. Oh yeah, my guy needs help for real. No supports, none of that. And yeah, I think Hades has a good lead, but yeah. That Storm team looks pretty put together. More than likely rocking Cyclops lead. It's gonna be one of those ones where yeah, you doing good? That's what's up. That's what's up. Good evening, sir. My wife and I just watched Tank Girl. She's never seen it. What's Tank Girl? I've never seen it. I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe me and my wife can watch it. It'll probably be pretty dope. Oh yeah, that storm already popping off. Go ahead and pop to tier 3. All right, that's what's up. So, y'all may be wondering about the title, the thumbnail, all of this jazz. Yeah, so, last time we were here, we talked about the new card set that we are rocking for PvP. It is under 25%, but 25% Pierce, right? We don't have that going for it like the first deck does. But in its place, this is deck 1. See, clearly rocking 25% Pierce right here, right? And then on deck 2, you see we're only rocking 21% Pierce with the 2% concentration. So let me go back so we can discuss, right? one by one. So we got the max HP, of course, on this. We don't have max HP up top, but we do have all attack, all defense. We got some work to do, right? In terms of turning them blue, in terms of raising the quality of the card, overall, and all of this stuff. But I think in two things. One, at some point, I'm probably going to have to replace this card with the Fantastic Four card, but I'll explain why in a little bit. The Ghost Rider card is already giving me the all attack proc. We went over this last time, right? That's what I'm getting into. No, it's not. It is definitely not trash because, and hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you something. And we'll be right back. So y'all just hang tight because I actually meant to send these over beforehand, but I actually forgot when I meant to do it while I was at work, but then I got caught up in a bunch of shit. But okay. So give me 1 second. Let me snatch these out of my email so I can plug them in for you guys. There they go. Okay, that's one. That's two. That's three. And I don't have the info for last season, but if you've been following this channel for any amount of time, then you know we regularly bounce between in Otherworld Battle, platinum to like mid-level vibranium, right? Every now and then we could crack into that challenger. Right? And I'm going to show you why this card is paying the dividends that it's paying. And I was wondering if it would, and I think I might be right. But give me 1 second. I gotta actually plug in a source. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, cool. I already got one. I didn't add extra, did I? Okay, cool. So let's go properties. Let's delete that and add. I'll treat them in that order. Cool. Okay, so you see right here, your boy has, this is where we were, right? When we started all of this, we were bouncing between, like I said, high platinum to around mid vibranium, right? Regularly, back and forth, occasionally cracking in the challenger, depending on, restrictions and whatnot, right? What teams were able to field versus the strength of my teams versus theirs, all that. Okay, cool. What your boy has been able to do, though, since is, yeah, Challenger 5 is very low level Challenger, right? I mean, it's just barely cracking the surface, right? I'm gonna show you where I'm at right now, and I know it could have fluctuated a few times from the last. Yeah, it did. It did, because I lost a bunch of fights. That's okay. because where I was. You know what I mean? And it's also evident in some fights with me fighting like the top 100, the top 50, the top one player, and how I'm able to hold up against them. It's just being able to punch up with that attack. We got all the way up to Challenger 3. So, I mean, we were actually climbing, right? And this is with 25% Pierce. I mean, 21% Pierce. Okay? So, yeah. Triple HP proc don't work properly like New Avengers HP. Zombie HP proc, Gwenpool HP proc doesn't work properly. I have these in my deck, and this is why I'm saying no. I mean, I've rocked this deck without it though, with just the double HP proc. And from what I've been seeing, it kind of does. Now, I don't know how old your testing is, but I get what you're saying because Gwenpool is such an old card. But what actually makes it work is the difference in the activation rates. This one activates when dodging, right? So, a couple of things. You have to have characters that are capable of dodging at a high level in order for it to proc. It's not normal, right? A hit is a hit, an attack is an attack, but a dodge has to trigger and it's random. So that's the seemingly ambiguous state of this card, if it makes sense. But for what it also offers, a dump for ignore defense and cooldown for the deck itself, a little bit of dodge, a little bit of attack, and a chance to bump that HP even higher, I'll take it. So yeah, that and then the double attack, the all attack and the when I get my hands on that Fantastic Four card, that's eventually gonna be the deck when I'm able to spec this thing out with the instinct attack. So double attack or regular attack, instinct attack, triple proc for the HP joint is what I'm gonna be rocking. And we're gonna see how we can push with it. Like I'm gonna do some real deal live fight, extensive testing with this right here. Cause I wanna see what it do. You don't know why your account isn't working properly? Could be that your dodge stats are just low, right? Like that's something that you got to be mindful of with this deck. You have to have dodge. It's probably going to work best if you can field a character that has guaranteed dodge, because it's still at the end of the day on all of those HP procs. It's only a 5% activation rate. So that's where a lot of people get it twisted. It's just there are so many hits that 5% has a chance to trigger so much, right? You can say the same is true of dodge, but it's a variable anyway, right? You could get clapped before the dodge even triggers. So then the HP proc never triggers. And if your dodge is especially low, it's not a lot of ways to soft cap dodge either for characters. It's not like they have active skills that soft cap their regular dodge, even though you have guaranteed dodge, which is a completely different mechanic, but it's still capable of triggering the proc, I think. And I've sat here on stream and watched my HP jump like 3 different times. Like I'll start out at one level and it'll jump a little bit, and then it'll jump a little bit more, and it'll jump, or it may fall down and then jump back up. You see that a lot because the uptime on it is only so long. So if it takes a little while for the other ones to trigger, you got all those variables, bro. Like, see, Strife got zeroed before the proc even went off that time. Now it's active, but Carnage still got zeroed. Right? Come on, bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. Okay, didn't need to bounce back. Cool. So yeah, and I pushed up in the Challenger 3 with Wasp support. I didn't even have Rhino on the field. And then I started running into a bunch of Rhino supports and this sort of thing. So I said, okay, let me field a Rhino then. And we'll even out the playing field and see what's what. Of course, I lost the HP from Wasp and the debuff removal. So that's the other thing. See, I'm probably going to lose this one. Especially if I can't deal with that Emma. Yeah. Yeah, the Emma with the reflect is nuts. And see, that's the other thing too. I was thinking about fielding Emma instead. But it would have to be Emma with Wasp. So I would lose a lot. But the debuff removal would definitely help. And then having a reflect tune out there would also help, especially since I think her reflex scales with her HP. So that would benefit from the procs as well. But yeah, like the amount of wins that I'm able to get now versus using the old deck, I guarantee you, if I use the old deck, I would just start tanking immediately. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here looking at the numbers. Like I blew that shit up in Elgato for a whole screen so I could like really like read the numbers and shit like easily. And I'm sitting here watching them ramp from like actually where I first saw it was, and I got footage of this on the stream, but I can't tell you which live it was. It was one of our viewers. He hadn't been here in a while, but he always used to ask me to fight him with my full roster and all of this stuff. And I'm like, bro, it's not going to be a fair fight. I got 25% Pierce. You're rocking like 12, 14% or whatever. So I said, I'll tell you what. I got this other deck I want to test out. So that's how all of this shit got started. And then I saw the HP proc and I was like, you know what? Let me put all 3 of these together and see. Because I hadn't really seen a bunch of people rocking it. I understood the reason why they weren't rocking it, but I'm also like, yeah, I gotta test this out. I gotta test this out for myself. So I can see what's what. And what wound up being is, hey, it's the sauce. I think people might have like, maybe it was bugged when all of this stuff first came out and maybe it got patched or something. So I'm catching the good end. I don't know. But best kept secret, bro. And I mean, I'm going over and looking at like, okay, what is this cat rocking? Does he have 25% pierce? Does he have decent swords? far as CTPs on the right characters and all of this sort of stuff. Have one unexplicable loss that I can't account for. I kind of can, but yeah, for the most part, like all of these folks have been like legit builds. Higher HP in some cases, higher attack in some cases, lower HP in some cases. Not so much Pierce. Everybody's rocking 25%. Not so much card quality. Everybody's rocking 6 or 7. You seen all the 5s in there. So how I go from low plat to you struggling to get me out of challenger? See what I'm saying? It got to be more than just the 20% HP that I'm getting base. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have any HP procs on the other side at all, but I once did, and I wasn't able to push this high. With more attack, with more pierce, with all of that. So I'm looking for the answers. I'm looking for the answers. Yeah, 60% all attack is what I'm rocking. I want to say like 30% energy, like 20% physical or something like that. So, I mean, I got a decent amount of attack when you add it all up. You know, plus the single all attack proc, giving another 20. So I know I'm under punching these guys. But the HP allows me to hang in there so I can punch up. And their defenses aren't as high, right? In some cases, their defenses are higher than mine, too. And I'm not saying I'm winning every fight. Obviously not, right? I'll show you the record. But performance-wise, yeah, way, way better. Here, TBA, timeline battle. So I'm sitting over here scratching my head, going, what damn? And see, Ultron and Magic, I don't understand that combo, but it gives me fits sometimes. And then Emma. Okay. Okay. See, if I had Tier 4 Strife, this would be a much, much smoother situation. Maybe if I threw APOC's old uniform on, because it is better geared for PvP, I think. I think it would allow him to tank better. But I mean, look at him. He's holding up, bro. He's still in his first life. And with the res, Carnage in and out, like everybody else done been in and out. APOC sitting there standing strong from the beginning with the long beard to the flow. I likes it a lot. What can I say? I'm an against the grain kind of guy. Because if I see something that makes sense, but folks say, no, this, that, and the other, I have to go check it for myself. And I'm going to check back in regularly because a lot of times they'll shadow patch and shadow buff stuff and people won't even know, and they'll never go back and check for themselves. They'll just go with what the general consensus is, right? Oh, well, no, this card or that card or this card is trash. For some cards, that makes sense because you can look at them on paper and it's like, yeah, this is some those Loki premium cards, right? Really, that whole set these days, considering they give you the Doctor Strange for free now, yeah. Like for new players, there's no need to even do, oh, well, what's the best card set as far as the, no, equip this and then go hunt your premium cards down. Start out with your PvE or hybrid deck. And really, yeah, I can still say that. Because you'll already have half the cards built for one side or the other by the time you unlock your second card set and start shuffling. So, yeah, either a PvE or hybrid. And I would start out hunting down the PvE cards first, building them and all of that. Like, oh, I got New Avengers number 9 first. Okay, lock it up, sit it in the inventory, let it chill. Work on that free Luna Snow card they gave you instead, right? Oh, I got Guardians of the Galaxy, best story ever. Fine, work on it. It's a good flex card. It works either way. Right? So that's the sort of situation that's ideal as far as the whole card game is concerned. That's the first loss I done took in a little old minute, isn't it? Yeah, because we back in the 4. And they ain't talking about demoting or none of this stuff. So, like I said, bro, the proof is in the pudding, baby. And yeah, I ain't saying I'm Challenger 1 and top 100. Nah. But from where I was, see, I don't play those games. I play the game of better than I was yesterday. So, in those terms, this is a win. Right? And we're going to push it as far as we can. And if it winds up being a situation where I'm just outclassed because of the Gwen Pool card, fine. I'll pull it, put something else in its place, that sort of thing. But I'm banking on when I get this 25% Pierce, there are still going to be other variables there as well. I could be losing based on the fact that I'm missing a lot of emblems, right? I could be losing based on team up collection. Can't see that. I could be losing based on, interaction in the fight, right? This triggered, so that happened. This did not trigger, so that didn't happen. So it's situational football plays, if you will. I should have ran the scramble drill and I took the sack. Who have I decided to tier for next? You're doing Mao. Just waiting on some resources, I will answer that After these messages, I'm finna go grab a drink right quick and I will be right back. Yeah, this ain't looking good here. Oh, Doom with the reds and smacked everybody before he left, though. See, just that little sort of stuff. Even in the L, it's like little glimpses here and there. I think that was more of a team-based issue. I didn't have Jean Grey out there. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm thoroughly convinced. I gotta get at least a level 80 Strife out there because he's just a hindrance. He's really making it a 3v5. And we're still able to do this. So let me just put, I don't know, Emma, I guess. Maybe she can stand tall with the reflect. Let's try that on Carnage. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And just boost the shit out of Emma's HP. Hey. Okay. They threw Jean in the old uniform. Okay, she got smacked. I get him on the res. Whoa. Oh, that was Doom pulling up with the Kang on the striker. Yo. Kang just blasted everybody, bro. My guy pulled up with the striker skill. Oh, why you don't got Wolverine as all of your tier 4 strikers? Because I want to do something different. That's sad. All I had to do was outlast him. This is why I hate Carnage being so far to the front. Because he does buy time. Like, he's going to buy me some time. It's just that simple. Okay, Emma's in the proper spot, actually. Yep, he's got a few more seconds. That's up to Doom. He's got to deal with Jane. Can he get the red up? Nope. Damn, he had already got checked once? So yeah, looks like I'm bouncing in between 4 and 5 for the most part. Good thing is no more platinum. Like, unless I'm just away for a couple of days or something and not playing, that's the only way I should really be down there at this point. Okay. My guy has a tier 4 Agent Venom. How's he up in Challenger with level 80s? Yeah, I should wax this easily. Oh, come on, y'all. So I say it shouldn't be that difficult now. And I don't even see how. Okay, I'm confused. If Strife got zeroed, how did he have HP right there at the end? Because it stays at 7 seconds and then check out, right? So I'm a little confused there. Not to keep up, well, I don't have men no more. Yeah, see, it happened there. The last time he actually healed up. That was wild. Okay, so here's the yo-yo. I'm coming back up now. No debuff removal, so Spidey is a major threat. So we gotta get to him quick and fast. But he got him dug in down there at the end. There he is. And we did. But it wasn't enough. How's he getting all this sauce with Deadpool, and Deadpool is debuffed? Huh. Interesting. Oh well, let's go pick up, and we can move on. Like I said, still got some work to do, and still figuring out some stuff as far as team ups. Vibranium, we climbed way up in here as well, on the verge of getting into Challenger. And quite honestly, the performance here is much, much better. But then I have access to a lot different tunes. Here we'll put. Do we have a hero villain combo set up? Yeah. Let's put Adam against Doom. We'll put. My guy over there. Yeah, and we'll see if whoever's behind door number one, if Maddie can take him out. Gene and Maddie. Okay, we got Gene once. Okay, Gene's out of there. We just got to deal with Madeline, so this should be easy. We might get the sweep here, folks. We might get the sweep here. Ooh, that was ridiculous. What the hell is going on with that Wolverine? Okay, well, I guess we ain't getting the sweep. Oh, I did not see the reflect from Surfer, but we're able to hold out. That was actually a mismatch in their favor, and we won that. Okay, we got to get through this Adam, and then we got to deal with the Reds. All right. All right. Yeah, I should have had this team. Gene is my reflect team. Or my reflect counter team, I should say. So Gene's good where she is. Here, we'll do this because that was good enough last time. We'll try that. Yeah, and we'll let Kang take out door number one. I was thinking about putting him up against Adam. Okay. Okay. All right. We are rocking and rolling, folks. Come on, Noel. Come on, you gotta take him out. You don't got much time left. Walked into that one. Okay. So let's see if he's got Null and Gore. Okay. Okay, so we're all tied up. Oh no, he's up 2-1. Okay, so we have to get this one. Okay, come on, Magic. I need you to hold up your end of the bargain, and we do. So Gene should be able to take this out fairly easily. We do have the reflect reduction going, as well as Jean's reflect whenever she gets her tier 4 up, which is pretty quick. So yeah, started out with 7 L's. And I'm not cherry picking fights so much as I'm avoiding teams that have this obvious, you know, 2-on-2 setup. I'm not a fan. The game mode is designed to hold 3 characters. Put 3 fucking characters in there and call it a day. And this is one of my contentions with this game mode is that they should make that a requirement. So, I mean, you need 15 characters to come in here and handle your business. Get to building. It's called grind. So, it is what it is. I think that's the way they should tackle it. And players will be mad, but then you also got to realize that's the way that the game mode was intended to function in the first place. And if folks would stop trying to skirt the damn system and just play the game, their rosters would be a lot better off for it. I have no idea what I want to do here. Let's see. We'll put Adam up against that team. We will put, because that counters a lot of his stuff, and then I'm able to punch up on heroes and villains with Adam. Really unsure about that Kang fight. I don't want to put Jean on that. I'm going to leave you alone. Actually, let's do that. Yeah. We'll match it up. He doesn't have any debuff. Oh, yeah, he does. He's using Kang's lead. Okay. Not good. Okay, we gotta hold out on the res. Wow, he actually got in the airs first, really? Okay, so we're neck and neck here. But yeah, got swept. Wow. First L is a sweep. That sucks. Let's see, let's do that. This. And that. Yeah. See if Maddie can take out Kang. Okay. Okay, Magic. I see you. Stick around. By time. Just don't let him bounce back and we all right. We got ourselves something. Got to deal with a couple of reses here. It's not going to be good. Got caught out bad. Okay, we may have to get that Kang team some support in there. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay. Come on, no. I need you to take Gore out. And Adam, I need you to do your freaking job against your typing. Ghost Rider should not be an issue. Thank you. With the victory in the clutch. Okay, we are 3-1. Can we bring it home for the 4-1? Or are we gonna go with 3-2? Okay, counter reflect. Let's see. You got type advantage there. Can't negate morph, but that's okay. See if Kang can do his thing down there. Actually, Adam might negate a lot of that. Well, when that HP procs, boy, it jumps the HP back up, and boy, you talk about it saving. You can't tell me that ain't juice, man. Look at that. Just, boy, almost had it. Almost had it. He must have got triggered off rip. And that's the thing. It has to go off. If that first one goes off, then that second one goes off and we're good. Okay, can we get the comeback? Ooh, looking good. Looking real good. Come on. There we go. Adam, can you come through in the clutch? We put you here for a reason. Can you come through, baby? You already got it down once. You just need to get up with the res and not clip yourself with reflect. Ooh, that Hella was hanging on, wasn't she? But we able to get it. 4-1, baby. That is a nice showing. Loving it. Put branches on that thing, man. Let's get on up there. Into the Challenger. Into the stratosphere we go. Okay. 4-star Scorpion. Nice. Free artifact for my guy. Where is Scorpion? Oh, yeah. Who am I going to tier 4 next? It's going to be a support character, of course. Yo, DJ, what's going on? Welcome back. tier 4 Strife. I'm really thinking. I mean, I got this CTP, this mighty clash on him, right? So I might as well. I might as well. Like at the very least, I got a level 80, my guy. I'm really looking hard at Valkyrie. I'm looking real hard at Valkyrie. She covers a lot of distance for me in terms of being able to equip a second CTP and take her into some DPS type stuff and being a support. You know what I mean? In other facets for other characters, all this sort of stuff. So there is that duality that she provides. Similarly, right now, his value is not even tier 4able. His value is very, very high right now. So I just hate the fact that they took away the V-pad. Not really a fan. I wish they had actually kept it, just sped it up, made it better. But it's got to be another support character. It's got to be like a Jubilee, a Dazzler, Cyclops. I really want to take a hard look at tier 4 and Nick Fury is another one. Like, I'm probably going to rally off another anywhere from 2 to 4 support characters before I get back to. And if I do Valkyrie, I can probably get back to doing some PvE characters or PvP characters. So that'll give me leeway to tier 4 somebody like Sue, right? Because I can make her a nuisance. That'll give me leeway to, if I want to go the PvE route, somebody like Odin. If I want to double down on the PvP route, somebody like Strife falls into that mix at that point. But I gotta rally off at least another 2 to 3 supports, if not 4. That'll give me 5 support characters, right? So that'll start me out with a good basis for team building on any tier 4 content that is out now or moving forward. So I would really kind of like that. And I think my top 5 list is Cyclops, Nick Fury, Dazzler, wherever she is down here, right? White Fox, Valkyrie, and then as an honorable mention, I think we gotta throw Black Cat in there. So, that's 6 characters right there. Most of them have liberations or insight that I need to take advantage of. You see, I did not mention Agent Venom in there at all. Outside of that, though, Polaris would be nice. Hella at tier 4 would probably be pretty nice. possibly Silver Samurai tier 4. I don't want to go too ham though, because I want to see who the next batch is gonna be. I've heard some rumblings about oh, what were they saying? Something about some epic quest type of situation, or working on some more, getting the rest of the tier 2 natives out of the way and this sort of thing. That makes sense. I mean, they've been doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I would think that getting all of the native tier characters to tier 4 would be a prerequisite to the release of tier 5, right? So that's the other thing. Like, that notion is not lost on me. How can you release tier 5 and you have characters that are native tier 2, native tier 3 that have not gotten a tier 4, and we're moving on to 5? Doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's the mistake that they made with the release of tier 4. Right? I said it when they did it, even though everybody was calling for it. It's premature. Look at how many characters we still have at tier 2 that haven't gotten an awaken or hadn't gotten a tier 3 yet. Maybe if we, I'm not saying all of them needed to be, but we need to be damn close. Like, before the end of the year sort of situation, before the end of the, like, midway through the fiscal year, before that point hits, all of the rest of the characters that are not need to be. Right? That's kind of the situation. And that's kind of the situation now. Like, all of the characters that are not tier 4 or that are not tier 3, they need to be 3, 5, 4. Okay. At the end? Nope, at the beginning. Okay, so it's cancelable. Oh, I don't have a skill cancel. Bad. All right. Cool. Only because I do not feel like starting over. Nice. Able to get all 3 cancels. Just barely got that 5th skill off. Okay, 11. I'm not mad at that. Let's say they're saying that he's been replaced. But we already got this guy at tier 4. So you know what we're going to do? Use him. Nice. He just dipped. Yep. Wow, that was late. For no absurd reason. There we go. Nice, decent, juicy prop. Oh, missed the 4th. Proc was still pretty decent, though. There we go. Let's get out of the way of the nonsense. Wait for it. Oh, we missed the 3rd skill. Please tell me that's not where the damage accumulation is. Good. It's just a frenzy buff. Wow, Brock just did not act. Now it comes. Are you serious? Like, if they would have just addressed that, the proc consistency, that would be amazing. Yeah, because as it stands, I'm gonna probably score maybe 6 million. Mm, 5.5, not even. Yep, 5.4. So yeah, I think a lot of that was just due to proc consistency. Yeah, I know he works better with a rage and all of this stuff. Let's go do some. Has zombie reset? Two days. 21 hours. Okay. So let's go do another, need to be in here, another GBR right quick. Okay. There we go. But I mean, you know, so far so good. I'm liking the performance from the Gwenpool card. I'm liking the performance from the deck overall. There are places that I know improvements can be made. Both in terms of card acquisition. Yeah, I'm about to get mopped, but it's all good. I'm not tripping. If my lightweight come out, Wolverine gonna take him. If my lightweight come out, Wolverine gonna come out screaming, "Gee!" Yo, diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Okay, got that taken care of. So now let's open a rift. Actually, let's yeah. Inventory health, baby. Sitting on 1400. Just chilling. Oh, wait a minute. We ain't done. Damn, there's 1700. Oh, nope. More than even. All right. All right. Okay, let's go. We'll let Magneto do Magneto things. Yeah, I'm really thinking about giving Hulk his regen back with penetration because that's kind of the best hybrid build for him. Like, am I wrong? Saying something about a new epic quest. No, I was saying that the next update may be epic quest related in terms of like a new uniform for a character that's already in an existing epic quest that hadn't gotten one or needs one. The Eternals, perhaps. You know, something along those lines. Like if you think in terms of the tier 2 natives and the tier 3 natives that have not gotten uniforms yet, or just otherwise hella expensive characters that have not gotten a tier 4 yet, I think the Eternals kind of qualify. And they've hit up or are going to hit up every other epic quest. Fantastic Four already got taken care of. Doom got taken care of and is sort of in the God Emperor Doom thing, but now he's got something else coming with Doomsday that hopefully will correct a lot of issues or something. I don't know. Like, it's a lot of different ways they could go with that. Personally, I think what the best thing to do would be something similar to like what they did with Thanos. But just get it right, you know? Like, I think what messed Thanos up, if I'm not mistaken, was when Sentry got his second uniform and then Noah got his thing. I think that messed up a lot of what would otherwise be good uniforms, and we're seeing evidence of that with the tier 3 native and now tier 2 native bands with a lot of non-native characters as well as native tier 2s. You're getting to see where the rubber meets the road, Jackson. Now, what I really can't wait for is whenever they do like a native tier 3 or native tier 3 and tier 2 band in any of these PvP game modes, whenever they do that, I wish they would do it in such a way where the characters would be banned, but then none of those other, especially in something like Otherworld, right? Team Battle Arena, that's a little different, and I think it's a lot better because it's not a 5-on-5 rumble sort of situation. But even for Otherworld battle, right? Whenever they have all of those, this character takes 500% more damage. While I'm not saying that's not useful, it is. It also unbalances the playing field in such a way where I kind of wish that just wouldn't even be a thing at times. Give me the native bans and just open it up so we can really see what these characters do outside of all the extracurriculars. It's enough that we have to deal with the battlefield buffs, right? And I understand they got a little old, I think it's what, a week or two in the beginning or whatever, where that's not the case. But that should be more frequent. I think it should be like 1 week on, 1 week off. Or 1 week on, 1 week something else, 1 week something else, 1 week off. Right? I think it should start and finish like that. Moonstone was fire back in the day. She was. And they dropped her and forgot about her, bro. And straight up forgot about Moonstone. They chunked Beta Ray build a uniform and forgot about him. Gladiator, hey, here's a tier 3, tier 4 uniform. Okay, we're done. And it's like, bro, they could have done a whole Shi'ar Empire update and dropped all of them characters. That could be an epic quest in and of itself, right? And I don't mean to put a bad idea out there, but if they make Gladiator like a requirement for that, that would be diabolical because that means you have to complete 2 epic quests. Like if you want the character at the end of this one, say you didn't want Gladiator, I mean that could be a whole situation in and of itself. So might not be a good idea. If anything, they would just drop an additional 4 characters, give them all a tag or some shit. Maybe do a mid-month with another one and call it a day at best. We already got Darkhawk, so you at least got 2 of the Shi'ar Praetorian Guard, right? Let's say if they did something where Deathbird was the main unlock or something like that, or the 6,600 Crystal Wall character. They could do a secret invasion update. Like, it's a lot of stuff they could do. You know, I know Squadron Supreme, Hydra Supreme, they get thrown around a lot. You know, the Brotherhood would be another good one. We've talked about that. The Acolytes, we've talked about that. They literally have tons of epic quests that they could really do if they wanted to. Not saying that they should. I'm just saying that they have a decent enough list. You know what I mean? If they're really paying attention and they're not trying to, you know, shovel some bullshit out there, yeah, they could do something. For sure. Yeah. But no. Add none. Yeah, I don't know why the triple HP proc isn't working properly on your account. I mean, I did slot mine in the middle. All of the other HP procs are to the right of that sort of situation. So I mean, I don't know. It could be that. It could be, like I said, more than likely. I would check your stats and see how much dodge that you're rocking. I would also pay attention to when you have characters on the field that have a lot of native guaranteed dodge, that sort of thing. Because that particular proc depends on dodging. So it's gonna be kind of up and down. Kirby, what's going on? Welcome back, welcome back. Okay. Able to get in and out. That's nice, that's nice. Got one more rift to run, or two more. Oh, event world boss. Oh, let's whoop an event world boss ass. Yeah, step aside, bruh. Just went over there and roared. I said, stand up. That man said, wait a damn minute. That man said, wait a minute again. Could not take the funk breath of the incredible. That man screamed and his eyes started watering. Yo, that man screamed and his eyes started welling up. Like, wait a minute. What did you eat? brush your teeth with doo-doo, baby. Wow. Oh, that man snuck him. Damn Gambit. The man said, hold that. All right. Enough fun. Let's spin. Hopefully we get it. Nope. I was going to say, hopefully we get 100 crystals, but yeah. Okay, let's pick up. Actually, let's check. Okay, cool. Hey, it's Mix-Men tokens. Need plenty of those. And just in case you guys were wondering, the other CTP that I got was a CTP of competition. I'm waiting on the chance up so I can go down through there with that and this liberation. And yeah, actually, I think I need another lib to go with it. So we'll probably be using up all of these guys. Maybe even this guy trying to get a brilliant conquest. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as far as the CTP game. Let's go ahead and jump in the world event here. Wow, the only tier 4 available is a support character. White Fox, get in there and do your thing, baby girl. It's the only time you're going to get to shine. You know, outside of your designated role, let's say. Okay, we got a few minutes. I'm going to go refresh my coffee, and I will be right back. All right, we are back. You can open a mythic when. Okay, bet. I'm doing good, Kirby. I'm doing good, man. I'm here with you guys, so that's always good. Right, right? Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and crack that riff whenever. Yeah, I got plenty of room, so. Yep, let's get that back on the clock. Okay, bet. Let's rock it out. Let's do the thin. Oh, shit. Did we freeze? Did we freeze? Mm-mm. Yeah, whoever I tier for, I'm gonna use this on. So at least for the first one, I don't want to use. I don't want to do this on like, oh, all support characters, right? I want to save at least one of these things for my guy Nightcrawler whenever he gets tier 4. So one of them is off the table for me off rip. But I've held on to him for this long, right? Most people's are already gone. And that thing updates. So what a waste, right? Um, Let me jump back in here so I can get me some action. I mean, when you think about all of the really good supports, let's say if you were done with this thing, I don't know, 6 months ago, as far as the tier 4 upgrade thing, you'd have missed out on Jeff, Polaris, Dazzler, Samurai, right? White Fox, Black Cat. That's just off the top of my head, right? Like matter of fact, let me check let me pull up a list. I ain't gonna show y'all this, but here's a decent quick reference guide. What is this? Yeah, white fox, black cat, rhino. Forgot all about him. Yeah, Polaris. We said Medusa is too niche to really matter that much. Last Christmas, you caught Scarlet Spider. So if you were done before that, you would have missed him as well as everybody else. Like, there are a lot of really good Tier 4 support specifically that have dropped. You know, yeah, we have others, you know, Ebony Maw, you know, On Again, Off Again, Storm, Ancient One. Yeah, we got Fury. Yeah, we got Mystique. But, you know, out of all of them that I just named, Mystique is probably the most meta. I mean, not Mystique. Nick Fury is probably the most meta out of all of them. And then there's this huge drop. Whereas Black Cat, White Fox, you know, maybe Rhino to a lesser degree for PvP, anyways, because that does cover a large swath. Him covering villains, Polaris even. They're all really, really good, bro. In one way or another, Green Goblin, you would have missed out on him as well. So, like when you think about it in that perspective, it hit a little bit different. Yeah, we need to go in the ranked battle as well. Wait, what? I'm not understanding the question, my guy. My guy, as he goes, hey guys, one of my Uru is different from all the other four. How can I make the other four look like it? And yeah, when I show y'all this shit, see, this is why. Hey, hey. Hold up. No, I don't want to do it like that. Yeah. can I make them look like the other four? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. My G. This one is a Odin's Glory. The rest are engraved. I think. This one is. I think this one is. Not sure about the other two. Could be not. Because the sparkle on them just hits a little bit different. These I can tell. On the green ones, the blue ones, maybe. But yeah, like you gotta be trolling. Just keep feeding them greens, was it skill cooldowns? And maybe some attack speed and anything in this purple column. Just feed that to them. Eventually, you will get you a Glory Odin. So yeah. See, I want to make Hella stronger. She's level 80 tier 3, but I can't defeat Noah with her. Oh yeah, you're not gonna. And throwing Loki at CTP, I want to beat. No, is he talking about World Boss? No. Level 80 tier 3, but you can't beat Null. You need to look at your cards. Yeah. So somebody's already on it. Look at your cards, look at your team composition. Right? Hella is probably not the best character you should be featuring trying to beat this guy. I would definitely throw Loki and Thor into that mix and let them be your DPS. If Hela needs to be in that leadership role, that's perfectly okay. And then you can either throw Maul or a Cyclops in there as support, or even Ancient One. And you should be fine. I would also check the this gear that you have on your Thor, and hopefully if it looks something like what I'll show you in a minute, whenever I'm done running these riffs, let me get the mini browser up so y'all can see the game. So yeah, dude got an egg on Namor. Yeah, you went and looked him up. Yeah, it's a lot of, listen, it's a lot, or did he say it up here? It's a lot of players, bro, that do not understand the game, right? So helping them out is paramount and key. This is why I do this, so hopefully, you know, they run across and they, oh, say, I saw this dude looking at my account on, you know, and a lot of times I'll go and I'll drop the link on their page as well, just to let them know, like, hey, come join. We will help you. We got a community over here of knowledgeable folk that can give you the game and give you the get down in live and in effect, and get your step by step walkthrough audio book. With little jokes in there too. Interactive audio book. And let's not forget that. know y'all sitting over there like this man's stupid in a good way. Get a warning for flaming myself. What the hell? That's diabolical. Yeah, I mean, listen, the dude that I lost to, I'm gonna show you his account. The account itself, the cards, all of that. Good work. You're on your way, right? But where you're putting your CTPs matter. It matters, right? Now, for the life of me, I cannot understand why people put judgment CTPs on characters that do not possess any sort of elemental damage whatsoever. And I kind of get it because of the way that it's written, right? Damage, energy damage, physical damage of elemental, whatever the element is, cold, fire, whatever, right? Lightning, poison, whatever. That's not telling the player that that's a poison type character, right? But then when you look at the rest of their kit, and this is what tells me people are just jumping in here and they are not reading the skills. That's the other thing. Because if you read a lot of the skills, a lot of it is self exclamatory. It's just the putting it all together, right? Stringing combos, what CTP is the best for this character because it's an expense to be able to remove and move. And it's not like you come across CTPs all that often, right? Even though a lot more, but it takes a while, right? You got to grind to get them. So that helps. Yeah, Brilliant Transcendence on Shala Ball. Absolutely. Go check out if you want to do it before we get out of the riff. Go check out what was that dude's name? Oh shit, we already out. I gotta think of his name now. Um, hold up. I know what I'm gonna do because I'm really blanking on this guy's name. Was it after Conquest? Uh, No, it wasn't this guy. Give me a few more seconds. I should be able to find him. Uh, is that him? Superplex. That was his name. Yep. Man, when I show you this shit, so you look at the cards, right? Already, I got problems. I got issues. Now that I really take a look at the cards, so I think I just went into the effects. So all defense, 51% max HP, 30% cooldown duration, 25% pierce, of course, 98% all attack, 4% physical, 21% energy, right? So roughly 120% all attack, give or take 119 and a little over 100 physical. Okay, cool. Crit rate, crit damage, pretty comparable. Don't have to worry about the second deck because it's only 8% pierce. I know he's not rocking that, and it is incomplete, right? So, and actually, the second deck to me, I don't know what he's got going on here either. But yeah, the Loki card, bad. Just all around bad. I mean, I get why he's doing it. Energy attack, ignore defense, cooldown duration, but you could have got that out of this card. You know, you're getting ignore defense out of this card. You're getting more ignore defense and cooldown duration here, right? You're getting more cooldown here. So, not to mention you can get them on top on the crafted stats, right? So when you look at him, he has all of this resist, the cold resist, the flame resist, the lightning resist, all of this stuff. Cool. If you go and you check the deck that I took up against him, right? All attack proc, HP proc, HP proc, HP proc. 77% max HP with 20% on the procs apiece. You know what I mean? Do the math. 36% cooldown duration, so we're a little over there. 21% pierce, so we're a little under there. We also are rocking less all attack, but more physical and well, way more physical and about half as much energy. So I want to think it balances out. Crit damage and crit rate is kind of comparable. Attack speed 33%, 18% all attack. So we're a little under him on the all defense. So we're a little under him on the all defense, but we have more dodge. So and a little more recovery rate, I want to say. Yeah, 4% recovery rate and 32% defense. So you're supplementing a lot with the defense. I will give him that. But one, the cards could be a lot better. Yeah, I mean, the swords could be a lot better. You're kind of all over the place there. He's mitigating for cooldown coming from the swords, but that means he's sacrificing something, and I do believe it was the concentration. And then all of this stuff about inhumans and machine types, and that's doing you no good, right? The mind damage will, but yeah, then another inhuman to round it out, sort of situation. So we're outclassing them in the department of swords, I want to say as well, because if you look at what we rocking, more all attack, more physical attack, more energy attack, more on the additional pierce decrease, and then 424 on the instinct, which is more 9.48 or almost 9.5% on the concentration to go with that 2% we already got, which brings us up to 11.5%, which is good because my CTPs can take advantage of that. Got a shot of cooldown duration. Need to get that rolled out of there. Got some mind, got some order, justice, alien, mind, a machine I need to get out of there, some cruelty, human, mutant, order, energy projection, which isn't too shabby. It works against, I think, Madeline and I want to say Sentry is energy projection as well as being human. So yeah, not too shabby. But this is the thing. You look at this here, you say, oh, mighty on strange, right? Yeah. My guy has a straight up liberation on Kang the Conqueror. What the actual hell? Right? Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh no. Conquest. Okay, cool. Judgment on Mephisto. Not what I would have went with, but okay. It works. Brilliant. Oh, got yourself another brilliant. Nice. Right? Got your mighty on old Adam there. Okay, cool. And it's regular on a tier 4 character. Like, you couldn't even give me the mighty version, bruh. I'm just saying, if you gonna listen, if you gonna fuck it up all the way. Don't just a little bit. Matter of fact, make it a brilliant. Can I get a double cheese burger on my cheeseburger, please? With a hot dog on the side. That's the appetizer. That's why I wait for the burger. Yeah, that's all. Oh, it keeps getting better, bro. Yeah, that's a mighty lib. A mighty lib. But the artifact is right. Like, bro, I've never seen an account this bad, bro. I swear. Like, I'm not even close to being done yet. Right? You got all of this going on. You could have gave this guy judgment and been so good, but you want to try and make him proc friendly. You even give him a lightning damage obelisk. But okay, neither here nor there. At least he doesn't have a liberation or a transcendence. Okay, cool. This is whatever. She's not very proc friendly. Wouldn't have been my first choice to give him a conquest, but I mean, it's conquest or liberation at this point, right? Wise way. Wise way. I mean, this is a perfectly good. Like he could have gave this to Mephisto. He could have gave this to Odin, right? Nope. Shalabal. Shalabal. She's getting the. Here you go. Right? You got characters up here that need conquest. You're giving it to this guy. Okay. Like I said, not an artifact out of place. The artifacts are all right. The artifacts are amazing. But you got an insight on Madeline. Right? I mean, Power of Angry Hulk or Hulk's Eye on everybody, or overdrives of some sort. You know what I mean? That's cool. You might be lacking on your cooldown or whatever. So that's all right. You know, Rage on Wolverine. Okay, you could have gave him. I mean, you might want your Wolverine to do PvE content. That's cool, right? You might want her for strictly PvP content. That's cool, also, right? So no problems there. You got is this a brilliant? You got a perfectly good Rage. A perfectly good Rage. Here we go again. Here we go again. I feel like I'm listening to Janelle. Round and round we go. Really don't know what you came here for. Say, look out, man. Maybe it's a secret strat we don't know about. More with the Hawk's Eye is wild. Yeah, I mean, there you go. There you go. Just randomly, right? And look at this. This is what you ain't paying attention to. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What is that? 45? So 45 tier 4 characters. You got anything on tier 3s? Energy. See what I mean about putting element on non-element? Like, bruh, read the manual. You did better off giving it to Emma and said, you know, to hell with it, right? Or Magic even. Yeah, that's about right. That is about right. How many brilliance could you have with all of these transcendents that we've seen? Just smatterings. Don't listen. I'm about to plug that marble. Listen, they're gonna get a they're gonna get a free endorsement right now, cause whoever this is, Superplex. If you are listening, if you are within the sound of my voice, if you can hear this transmission, my God, and you can say, "Oh, I still whoop your ass," and yeah, that's cool. But the game is whooping your ass, so. It, so come here to the store. Come on over to the store. You go to You go right here. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me see something right quick. See, I didn't want to have to do this. Yeah, you click on the link in the chat. Listen, you're like, he ain't shit. Listen, you click on the link in the chat, right? And it's gonna take you to this page right here, this beautiful page. And then you click on items right here, right? And you go right down here to specialty items and push that button. You go to recommended and you go to the update hot deals if it's available. And you buy this thing until you can't buy no more. No, not that one. This one. This one right here. This one. The hot deal custom gear unequipped package. That's what you get. You get you a satchel, as many as you can carry. Okay? Put one on your back, put one in each hand. And man, you get the unequipping and go watch your video or come to the channel and we can go through it. We can talk about it. We can you can ask questions, you can get the interactive audio book. Oh shit. And yeah, we can fix this, brother. We can. I believe in you. So yeah. I mean, energy on cable. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. Okay, name more. Yeah, proc. I mean, so this is what I will say. Everybody has a proc. I wonder if this is like an old account or something. No, because it's interesting for all of these folks that have. We just gonna pretend like we didn't see that. For all of these folks that have obelisk, right? They at least have the damage proc on them. But what I find interesting about that is we have the Lord Jesus. Brother, brother, brother. All them liberations you got. Come drop them on my guy Jeff and Scarlet Spider would be with the seasonal. What's your transcendence on White Fox? See these three right here. Yeah, these three right here. Them three. That you need to start with these two and chunk a uniform, a liberation, an insight. One for each. One gets a lib, the other one gets insight. These two. Yeah. Yeah, God, my God, you're gonna need to clean out your inventory space just to hold all these CTPs. Like, my goodness. Authority. Well, this was this first authority we've seen. Mighty destruction, or is that a brilliant? Yeah, just fuck it. Transcendence, patience, patience, transcendence. All these, bro, you could have been rolling brilliant CTPs. Those are trash. Yeah, this has to be an old account. This has to be. You know how old this damn thing right here is? This joint. This is before I started playing the game. I think. I think. I want to say this joint right here. Yeah. So you really need to. I mean, if you're still playing, cool. If not, I mean, he's got to still be playing because the uniforms that he have are too recent. You got Jeff. You got Polaris latest, newest. You know, you got Jean Grey's newest, latest. So you got to still be playing. But yeah, that is definitely what I would do. I would go buy that hot pack, that hot packet, and yeah, we would handle the business. Okay, so that's over. Yeah, they really need to get that craft event. They need to get all these events out of the way. It's just cluttering up and all of that stuff. So I also guess that's when the sneak peeks are probably gonna drop. Um, let's use these boost points so we can pick up the last of the last. I mean, yeah, I've never seen an account that bad though, literally. And I reviewed some pretty messed up accounts. Helped quite a few people, pointed them in the right direction. Because it's just like once you explain it and they get it, oh, this was going on? Oh, man, say, let me get in there. But that's all it is. Just, once you know like certain names, and that's also why you regularly have that. I clipped out all of them dictionary terms inside of the game so we can talk about them and stuff like that because it's not done enough. Somebody new to the game or ambush proc, clash proc. What the hell is that? Well, let's do this then. Oh Lord, I need to find a leadership. Mm, oh, she isn't on a team. And know if I wanted to throw Riri in there or if I wanted to throw Ancient One in there Figured I'd probably get more out of Riri. But I don't know. It's kind of doubling down the other way with the damage to boss types and damage to boss types. Maybe I should have gone with Ancient One in retrospect. What happened? You disconnected? Seems like you did, because your character's stuck. And now you're running up, just doing stuff. Oh, nope, you still there. Make sure that ain't Bubba 79 instead of 8-bit 79. Oh, I thought that was... No, that's me. Oh, Lord. I thought that was me. That was Bubba. That was Bubba. No, it was me this time. I gotta find a more permanent solution for Storm. I think she's sharing somebody, so essentially whoever you, yeah, she's sharing with Jane. Yeah, I can throw. Throw Black Cat in right there. Maddie, maybe? Yeah, that works. Oh, just couldn't move? Yeah. Nah, I feel you. Let's go to the inventory again so we can see how much essence we got from those runs. Okay, so about 3,000 essence today, not bad. Back up to 12,000, almost 13. All right. Okay. Come on, Spidey. No dice. Let's run through these, pick up our feathers, pick up our bios, and all of that. Another little shot of essence right there. Not bad, not bad. I know it's there, but I just always seem to forget about it. Yep, that was one of them. Upgrade something. All right, that takes care of the cards. 150. That might actually get me over the hump of 13K. Let's see. Yep, just barely. Why not while I'm here? All of that for another 25. Okay. Let me see. Might not have enough to pull story off. We'll start here. Since it's just one big giant pool now anyway. Really doesn't matter, right? And we can come back and clean up the rest of that later. The new Spider-Man Miles Morales movie is coming. We gonna see anything good for the game? I haven't seen the trailers, honestly. Let me see. When is it due to release? Because all I'm seeing is stuff for like the game, and it's already out, and Into the Spider-Verse shit, and all of that. Beyond the Spider-Verse. Okay, so it's that. So it's animated. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably get something for that. 2027, 2028. Yeah, we'll probably get something for that, but it's not going to be until the end. Until the end, we'll be stuck with seasonal miles. Which is, it's good and bad. I mean, I like when seasonals hold their value for some odd reason, because they are kind of on the expensive side and all of that. But it also spells good for when that uniform is replaced. Every single seasonal that they've replaced, they've made the character better, right? That's not arguable. Black Cat, they got her out of her seasonal, and she got a little bit of DPS in there as well, where she did not have that before. While they didn't do that with White Fox, Thanos got out of his seasonal and did a little something in PvP for a little hot second until, tier 3 natives came and absolutely smashed. But he was kind of underwhelming to a degree. I would say that would probably be the only one, right? Because you can slap a rage on Farmer Thanos and go knock off World Boss and stuff like that to this day. It's just characters that can do what he could do better now in either uniform. So we'll probably get something for Vision Quest when it drops. Like all of the MCU stuff, because it's so far and few between now, I think we're going to see more of that now than anything. Right? They're not going to shy away from it. They're not going to shy away from it. Not any of the MCU stuff. Not as much of it as they can, because that was their bread and butter for so long, right? Whereas a game like a Marvel Rivals or something like that, they're just going to drop a skin. They don't give a damn. They're just going to drop a look. They're just going to drop an update, right? They may have some IP contractual obligation to type of stipulation sort of stuff going on behind the scenes where they have to do certain things, but for the most part, they're going to try to drop what they want to. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Not saying that MCU update bad, you know. Kind of looking forward to Vision Quest. You like the Ultron movies and the character who plays them? Yeah. Yeah, same. I'm glad they're bringing Ultron back. Question is, will Jean be out of seasonal hell in 2 years? MCU X-Men is releasing in 2028? Probably not. Would be kind of early to bring her out of seasonal. Yeah, she'll probably be stuck there for a while, Kirby. Unfortunately. Because as strong as she is now, like, comparatively, this uniform is way stronger than Dark Phoenix. Just bare bones, right? So the question becomes, where do you go from here with her? Right? The same can be said of Madeline. And you notice they have Jean and the Madeline clone both stuck in seasonal hell too. That's not escaped me either. So I don't look for either of them to get a uniform. What they'll probably do, because Jean features heavily in that Wolverine game at some point, maybe not when the game drops, but maybe when, the game gets a DLC or some shit, if that's a case. They do some sort of collab later on down the line and she comes out of seasonal hell that way. Which also means they will probably rotate in a pair of seasonal tier 2 natives or like a regular support and then a tier 3 native. I'm looking for that to be Black Swan. They could do a Black Order update and give the rest of them tier 4 as well. So that would be Black Swan, Super Giant, Corvus, Proxima, and Black Dwarf. Cull Obsidian, whatever you want to call him. Whatever you want to call Obsidian. Yeah, that part. So that's kind of where that's at. That is kind of where that's at. 100% Rogue getting a new uniform. And what about Emma? Too early? Emma, yeah, probably too early. Rogue, no, definitely not too early. She needs to come out of seasonal hell. She would probably be the first on my list, honestly, to come out of there. They've already gotten Magneto out. That's the other reason why I think they're gonna do a part 2. Speaking of which, I didn't watch X-Men 97 last week, so that is what I'm gonna be doing when I get up out of here. Yeah, so we'll be talking about that this weekend. Spoiler free review. I'll try not to talk too much about what folks don't know about already, and definitely won't be giving away no endings or nothing like that. Probably won't be pulling no stills. We'll probably just be sitting back talking about, you know, my thoughts about it, feelings, where they could go from here, what we know about season three already. We know Graydon Creed is still alive, so and we know the Brotherhood is in season three, talking about mutant freedom. So I look for those two to kind of clash at some point. Either the Friends of Humanity or Orcus or something like that. And I could definitely see them going the Orcus route. Speaking of future MCU updates, Ghost Rider and Black Panther could be getting unis for their movie releases. They got canceled. They canceled Ghost Rider. No, they canceled Black Panther. Wait a minute. Wait. No, I'm thinking about Blade. I'm sorry. Yeah. Could get something for Black Panther. That would be nice. And yeah, I did see something about the new Ghost Rider movie. So we'll see how those go. That's kind of later on down the line. I think they're still in production. So yeah. Like I think outside of some animated stuff, the next thing that's coming is going to be Doomsday. So we got a little ways off of that. Mephisto could get a new uniform. He's going to be in the Ghost Rider movie. Honestly, if they went another route, because we don't know what all villains are going to be in that movie or what all folks are going to pop up, but that would be an excellent opportunity for them to introduce Blackheart. Just saying. Maybe Shuma Garath. He was on the list as far as a GBR. So would be an excellent opportunity. You know, they're going back to the dark dimension in Doctor Strange 3. So that's going to be when Clea gets her tier 4. We know that for sure. Also with the new uniform. Probably going to be some sort of support. But we'll have to wait and see for that. That'll probably be when Dormammu gets an update. And once again, I'm going to say it again, either if they don't give us Shumagarath there, they could do it in the Doctor Strange movie. Maybe Shuma is taking over the Dark Dimension or something like that. That would be part of the course for him, and he's way stronger than Dormammu anyway in the comics for the most part. So, yeah, would be an interesting route for them to go. I mean, maybe Shuma being in control of the Dark Dimension throws everything out of balance. So you kind of need him. Do you need Dormammu there on the throne sort of situation? Wouldn't be something that we haven't seen before in comics. Blackheart is on the list for GBR bosses. Let's go look and see. Let's see. We got Giant Boss Raid. We got the list right here. Ego the Living Planet, Onslaught, Chaos King, Blackheart, Shumagarath. You're right. Blackheart is on the list. And Shuma. So yeah, I can't wait till I get my hands on them too. Yeah. And they're probably coming to the game as Tier 3 native. Matter of fact, I think everybody on this list is coming to the game as a Tier 3 native, with the exception of Onslaught. They could definitely do him as a uniform for Professor X. And if they did, that would be absolutely nasty. And if he's able to go in PvP and PvE, that would, oh, hey, let's go. Like, let's freaking go. That's gonna be the, like, he should be as strong, if not stronger than Jean Grey. He should be on par with Tier 3 natives, like all that. Yes, even as a Tier 2, but in this uniform, nah, he need to be something different. My mans need to be built like a brick shit house. I'm just saying. I am just saying. He need to be coming down off the track. I'm just saying, the man's get down. It need to be rich. It needs to be flavorful. He need to come down like Turkish delight. So yeah. Okay. You know what they should have put in here? Energy. They could have kept it BAM and all of that other shit. Energy. Hey. No. That's no good. At least get 100 crystals, baby. I guess not. The worst reward in the bunch. Okay. Okay, clear world boss one time. That's it, that's all, huh? Why was I doing that one instead of the other two? Alright, well, it is what it is now. What am I doing? No. AV, huh? And it's 180 in that other joint. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. We might have us some challenge action. Maybe not. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, so that is the fourth skill. Okay. Here we go. I hope I didn't. I didn't. Cool. So say I hope I didn't pop the tier 4. That can pay dividends for me here in terms of building the tier 3 back up for one last push. Oh, have any gunning for me? Not bad, not bad. Oh, nice amount of Godstone too. And Demi. Grab that. Surprised I was able to see that. Gonna miss this one. Oh, no, I didn't. Cool. Let's go. And I got a tier 3, tier 4 combo. Cool. Pop off again just before the end. Got a decent chunk of it. Couldn't get through the rotation fast enough. That's why I kind of hesitate, because I figured the light was about to drop. Whoa. There's the light again. Dang it. At this rate, he's going to beat me to it. That still ain't going to matter, though. At this rate, he ain't going to last long enough to beat me to it. Yep. Knew that's what you was waiting for. Been doing it the whole match. Oh no, wait till he does his rotation and then can Thor do this high without support? Does have a leadership though. Okay. For some reason that just whiffed. Yeah, I don't think he's got the juice. See what he's doing with this. Nothing. Yeah, 328 to 45 bars. That is not looking good. About 2¼ bars rotation on the tier 3, tier 4 joint. They try to spawn the light right on this man. Yep, beach to the punch. Like at exactly halfway, at just over the halfway mark. Yow, and there it is. That is the end of that. Thank you for putting me out of my misery, Ebony. Let's go ahead and run the table. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off. It's almost 1 a.m. here where I live. Got to catch some Z's. Have a good night. Catch y'all next. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I appreciate you dropping through there, Kirby. I'm not gonna be on that much longer myself. It's midnight here where I'm at, so. Okay, so that's the fourth skill as well. No, sir. And bust you over the head with it. Hmm. Try to spawn it on you again. But beat you to the punch with the fourth skill, baby. Yeah, you got me on that one. I was trying to wait for the tier 3 to end. Oh wow, what happened? Loki, finish off my lightweight, please. Absolutely nuts. Didn't get any Godstone. I mean, I got the bonus, but not the regular drop. Definitely gotta smack this man. Both of them. Give me that, sir. Wow. I knew they were gonna do that. Had me stuck in that damn. Yeah, I knew it was some wonky shit going on as soon as I cast that fifth skill and they dropped the light. Yeah, that's more like it. The damage is more prevalent. Oh, wow. Again? You know what? We just gonna finish this thing with Jean. Oh, nice. She was able to tank that. She's tanking the power up. Man, low level, but still impressive. Say we all gonna check out, but watch this pop back up like man. Say, Gene, pop your collar. Say double KO. Psych. Oh, that's dumb. Man thought he had a whole victory. Okay. All right, let her rip. Whoa. All right. Mm. Right. Nice dodge. Just tank that one. Keep it pushing. Get out of the way of that. Snatch that light. Slide on that. Pop the tier 4. There we go. Okay. So well, since we are rocking 10% left, and we really don't have the energy. We'll go out to some otherworld battle here, so we can do some more PvP testing, because I don't want to rush the timeline. We'll do some timeline on the next go round. Okay, starting out taking an L. Not good, not good. Oh, and you will be demoted soon. That's vibranium. So yeah, I wonder, with more Pierce and slightly better stats, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 15 to 20% more HP, somewhere in the neighborhood of around 20% more all attack, maybe 30% more energy. Okay, I gotta figure out why we taking L's like this. And I definitely gotta figure out what's going on with my Carnage, because this guy is just getting eaten. Yeah. Like, I think that's it. It's Carnage. Let's switch it back to debuff removal. And magic, maybe. Let me see something. Let me see if we're getting absolutely demolished just by having Gene out there, or no. Because the thing about Jean is if she's able to get to her tier 4 fast enough, she also offers a secondary reflect. And then by you having to kill her twice, she does, yeah. So let's try this and see if this, because it could just be a team matchup thing. Or it could be a card stat thing. Yeah, so I think her reflect in conjunction, when properly applied, I think it's able to at least zero a few characters out so they can be dealt with, or at the very least take their first life. I think it works better when her and Emma are out there together, though. But we may still be able to have the upper hand here. Oh, Jean is just standing strong all on her own. Okay. So, yeah. Looks like that, and able to pull off the tier 4 striker as well. So, yeah, this may be it. But this is where having all of those. You know what? I think I'm probably going to tier 4 destroyer. Because, I mean, think about it. He's not a hero. He's not a villain. He is a universal. He does have a typing, right? But that's the only thing. So, unless they do something weird with like folks with the creature tag or some shit like that, he's gonna avoid a lot of he's gonna avoid a lot of buffs, but he's also gonna avoid a lot of debuffs. So, like, unless he's specifically targeted as a debuff character, that's probably the only way they'd be able to snatch him out. Because think about it. I'm gonna say this one last thing because I know we're running low on juice, and the phone is probably about to go. But let's go to Destroyer right quick if we can get there. Yeah, universal creature, no gender neutral. So when it comes down to a lot of these restrictions that Otherworld Battle specifically places, you know, he's not an alien, so they would have to do something with the creature tag specifically, right? Blow this up. Actually, let's just do that. Yeah, so they would have to do something with the creature tag specifically. He's not a hero, he's not a villain, so he's gonna miss all that stuff. So unless they specifically grab him like how they got Cap and Jean and Madeline and all of them guys, he's probably gonna be a pretty safe bet most times. So yeah, Destroyer off the top rope. We might have to cheer for him, fellas. We might have to cheer for him. He may be, maybe we squeeze him in there with the supports. Maybe we do another support and then we do Destroyer and then another support. Maybe we start working on Destroyer and then do a support. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all once again. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching on the Afterwatch, drop a comment down below. Let your boy know what you want to see. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray